Hello. We start.
Yeah,
So, Romeo, you know
Hello.
what to do, right? Romeo, you know what to do, right?
yeah, no.
Welcome back to another episode of the NSR podcast.
Let's go.
Today, because we have a very special guest, which is a girl from school known as Arianne.
All
Man,
right.
why didn't you clap?
I did clap.
Um,
I clapped.
You
you
didn't.
failed me.
No,
You
I
failed me.
did it.
Why didn't you do the clapping sound effects,
I
bro?
did. I
Exactly.
did. You just can't hear it.
You suck,
I
bro.
did it. Look at the stream. I did it. I look at the stream.
I,
I did it.
Romeo,
Look at the
you should
stream. I
really.
did it. I did it.
Yeah, did Romeo do the sound effects? Yes or no?
I did.
Yeah, say it in chat. Did Romeo do the clapping sound
Oh my
effects?
god. Oh, what's up, Micaiah? First time
I
chat
have first
viewer.
time viewer.
Let's go. First time viewer.
Let's go.
Did
This
Romeo do the clapping sound
I
effects?
did.
If you were there during the
You
intro.
were there, yes or no? Did Romeo do the clapping sound effects?
Y'all just can't hear it. I don't know why you can't hear it, but it everybody else could.
According to chat, no one. You didn't do
Nobody's saying anything. And now it just looks like it's hard, like always.
it. Alright, so it's gonna start out with, a couple questions for Ariane and stuff. Yeah, so just take it away, Romeo.
All right. So first of all, thanks for being on the podcast. We got a few questions for you. First question, that I have is, do you have any funny stories from the school you previously attended?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, funny stories. Uh, I do actually have like one that was like it was kind of more serious than funny, but like thinking back on it, it was funny. So basically, we were all like, we have this thing called nighttime where we would just do like homework or whatever, like for like 30 minutes or like just walk around school or whatever. And I was in one of the classrooms, my engineering class, and all of a sudden, like on the the announcements, they're telling us to everybody to stay calm and like for teachers like to lock their doors, and don't let any kids out.
So
Damn.
And
was it like
then
a school shooting thing?
That's what
that's
I'm
what a
thinking.
lot of people thought it was.
Oh,
You
But
used the building, that's all.
what?
Continue.
But so yeah, so everybody like the teachers like she was gonna go lock the door, but then of course the kids they went out to go see who like basically what was going on, and all like as soon as they opened up the door, like all we heard were like screams in the hallway, and then everybody just like ran to like the back like closet in the classroom. And there was like 30 kids in the classroom, and it was like a really small closet, and everybody was just like running to like get in the closet. But then the teacher, she was like, "Oh, calm down, everybody. Like, it's nothing to worry about." And so then we're just sitting there in the class with the door locked for like 15, 20, 25 minutes. And so I'm like texting like my mom, like, they put us like on lockdown and they're not telling us like why. And she was texting back like, "Oh, do you want to come pick you up and stuff like that?" And then after about like 35 minutes, they let us out. And then apparently like what happened was there was like a huge fight. I think it was maybe like 8 or 9 kids that were fighting. And I guess it got really bad to the point where like teachers were like getting hit too. And so then
Oh my goodness.
I know then they had to call like the police, and the police were like trying to like handle the kids, and they were like slamming them against lockers and stuff like that. And what was funny though was because like after that happened, like the whole day just seemed off. So like there were like other fights that happened too. There were like 6 other fights that happened that day.
6 other
Dang.
fights?
Yeah, like, one happened, like, during lunch, a couple happened in the hallway, people were, like, recording, like, the fights. They were going on in the classrooms, and, like, um, the funny thing, though, was that it was the principal's birthday that day.
Oh no, man.
He had to deal with all
Oh,
of that on his birthday.
I feel bad
I
for
know, I felt so bad.
He had to deal with a whole Royal Rumble. That's tough.
I'd be scared, like going on all that to hear, like it was just how do 8 students get in a fight? You know, like what, who, why they're
I don't know why they fought, to be honest. It's probably, like, I mean, boys, they kinda fight over just random stuff, but I know girls, they were fighting over boys and drama, stuff like that.
So just everybody just throwing hands everywhere, basically.
Yeah, basically. Because other fights happened that year too, where, like, I think one hallway got shut down because a fight happened and, like, a student had pepper spray, and they just, like, sprayed the whole hallway, and then,
Oh
like,
my God.
kids got hit with that.
oh
You a
no.
pepper spray? Oh nah.
fighting.
be be geeking in North County.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
not as bad. I mean, it's kinda bad, but, like, I feel like other schools have it, like, worse.
Yeah, other schools most definitely have it worse. Like me, oh nah.
Yeah, and then, like, you heard about, like, 2 years ago when some, like, student got stabbed at Glen Burnie?
I've never
I
heard
didn't
of
hear about that.
Yeah, it was, right after I had transferred to OCS.
Dang.
Keaton, didn't you want to go to meet at one point?
I said Old Mill.
Old
yeah.
Mill. Is that as bad or yeah, is that as bad as meat or no?
Old Mill is like
I heard
kind of
that
in the
school is
middle.
terrible.
It's not bad, but it's not good. It's not as bad as me, but it's not like, you know,
Jay said
good.
OCS is better than
Huh?
I think, like, Reed is, like, probably the worst school in the county, like, the high school.
It is most definitely is the worst school. Like they don't care about anything at me. They will like willingly fight a teacher.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
know one of the people I work with used to go to me, and he like shoved like a female teacher out of the way. That's what I was told from him.
Micaiah said my brother went to Old Mill and he said there were fights there every day.
I
That's
think it's just
crazy.
every
yeah.
public
Jay
school to
Jay
be
said
honest.
the same thing, man. And Isabel. I don't know how Isabel knows about Old Mill, but
I know, like, it's so weird, like, hearing, like, the 8th graders, like, talk about, like, high school, and it's like, you didn't even go to high
Right.
school.
where are you getting this information from?
Somebody from the other building was telling telling the eighth graders information.
Exactly.
Nah, like I feel like it's really just every public school for real. That's like, well, every school other than OCS is gonna be fights. Really,
Yes, that's true.
We have had a fight before
what fight?
during programming class.
It wasn't even really a fight. They just was
I
like
know,
holding each
I
other, then
know.
was like friends, like 2 seconds
This is
afterward.
uh,
They were having a friendship hug.
that's so funny. Imagine Caleb didn't separate them. His parent would have like just walked in.
But it
That
was
would have been
just,
so,
bro, that was so hilarious, bro. They just like walked in and it was like grabbing each other aggressively, and like me,
that.
you, Romeo, and Ben were just looking back at them, just
I
doing
was
that.
just shocked. And then Ben was like, "Hey, hey, hey, you got."
He's like, "Hey, you guys, calm down."
Yeah.
That was
Um,
hilarious.
Didn't Arianne told me once that she got in a play fight with Asia.
Too.
Told you what?
Said you got in a play fight with Asia one time.
I've gotten in a couple fights before. There was just at North County, there was this one boy that used to always, like, mess with me. I have no idea
But it,
why. He was, like, this white boy, and, um, like, I don't know, like, he was just, like, always, like, throwing hands with me for some reason. I remember one time, the one I was telling you about, I think I was telling you this, um, it was we were at lunch and they would sell like those like soda cans and he ripped it up to the point where like it was like sharp at the end and then we had got into like some like little like argument or whatever and then he went to like try to like cut me with it and I had put my hand up like to stop him and like slipped my finger.
Dang,
Dang, man.
that boy, that's some con activities right there.
And like I don't even know our relationship was so weird. Like it's like we weren't friends, but like we would still hang around each other and like talk. But then at the same time then we would like get into fights.
Oh, what?
I don't know,
That
it's like a
was real
toxic
sweet.
friendship.
That's very toxic. Like he
Yes,
basically tried to stab you. That is a very toxic friendship.
exactly. Well,
Yeah.
anyways,
What was
Romeo.
what's the other questions, Romeo?
Um, well, uh, so I heard you're taking other classes, like extra classes, outside of school. So I was just wondering, like, what classes or what kind of classes you're taking.
Oh yeah, I'm taking college courses just
Oh,
so that I can like start early.
yeah.
Um
Feel you, feel
so
you.
yeah, so in college I want to major in biology. And for biology you need to have at least up to calculus, like for math, and then after that then you're done. So last semester I was taking pre-calculus and then this semester right now I'm taking calculus and then I got an English class coming up like in late March.
It's tough. That's tough.
So you just
Yeah.
got calculus and English left?
Well, just for this semester, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's tough. Um,
It's pretty. That's what's up.
Aren't
That's
you
what's up.
taking like Korean or something like that?
That's just studying.
are you like
You
studying on
taking
your own?
Korean?
Yeah, like a little bit.
Is it hard to learn?
Uh, I mean, like learning I would say letters, but they're not really letters. They're like more like symbols. Like learning that and like how each like word sounds. Like or learning basically like the alphabet in Korean is pretty easy, pretty simple. Um, like learning the words is pretty easy too. It's just like the sentence structure is like different.
Yeah, I heard
Feel you.
like Korean has one of the shortest like alphabets in the world or something
Yeah,
like
because
that.
just a bunch of symbols that just make up like sounds.
Yeah.
So, like, you watch
I
Squid
think
Game, right?
I'd rather
You
learn
watch Squid
Korean than
Game,
Latin,
right?
to be honest.
What do you say, Kean?
I think I'd rather learn Korean than Latin, to be honest.
Yeah, because you could actually use Korean. I don't understand like what you would use Latin for.
Exactly, and it's so hard for no reason. I have no idea what's going on in Latin whatsoever.
I know like when I was sitting in your guys' Latin class in the back, like the words like they just didn't make any sense. And then I'm like, that's why I asked him. I was like what would you use this for? And Mr. Reagan was like some like small like little country in Europe. I'm like, who's gonna go there?
Literally.
Exactly. How do you like Latin?
Me?
Yeah.
I um I hate it a lot. That I just hate it as much as
I
you
mean,
do.
what's the Magnificat?
I don't know. I only study it
So
right before class, and that's how I get good grades. But I outside of class, I don't know.
honestly, like, it's to the point where like I just give up to the English to Latin or Latin to English sentence translations because I just don't know what to do. It's just way too much. It's way too much involved in try to break everything down for like to translate a sentence. I, we should be learning Spanish to be honest. I don't know whose idea was to do Latin, but it was a bad idea.
Well, Mrs. Parent said you guys are doing Spanish next year.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be there next year.
Someone in the chat asked, "What is Ariane's favorite cheese?"
What?
Who
Favorite
asked
cheese.
that?
I swear I've heard this question before.
I'm gonna answer though. My favorite cheese is cheddar.
Cheddar cheese?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cheddar cheese do be that do be tough.
it do be
Like
tough.
you ever just like like those blocks of cheese that they sell at the store?
Yeah.
Those do be busting. Not
If you
gonna
just
lie,
eat
block
those
of
or like
cheese.
with like grapes, that's amazing.
That do be busting.
With
Just the
grapes?
blocks of cheese, just
Yeah.
like cut it up, like and yeah,
I mean, you can do,
I
like,
don't.
the if you get the big block of cheese, you can cut it up, but, the small little cubes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You
can
ever
just
take like string cheese and stuff?
string cheese? What is string cheese made out of? Isn't that, like, mozzarella or something?
Mozzarella, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on, like, what you're eating it with.
Yeah, I get it.
Do you like Baby Bell?
I've had that before, but, like, it just doesn't hit like cheddar cheese.
Yeah, you're right. It's like alright, but my favorite cheese is probably Parmesan, and then it's cheddar
Parmesan.
cheese. Yeah,
Parmesan.
Parmesan and then cheddar cheese.
Parmesan cheese is more like almost like a seasoning though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I use it a lot on spaghetti. So,
My favorite cheese is probably mozzarella because like my favorite food is pizza. So
oh yeah, true.
Wait, have you ever ate, like, Parmesan cheese by itself?
yeah,
Mm,
No.
not a lot of it though.
Parmesan cheese by itself is very strong. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does. It, like, clogs up your mouth.
Like,
Yeah, Romeo.
Um,
Who asked that question?
It
that was
was
Kylie.
Who?
Kylie.
that sounds like such a Kylie question.
Okay, next question.
see,
Uh,
like if you know who you are, you literally get free shout outs. But like
Like,
I'm not saying you have to.
Ariane, what do you do like outside of school? Like, what are your hobbies and stuff?
Um, I mean, I play basketball. Uh, oh, I do art.
You do art? Do
Yeah.
you like
Oh
post it
my.
or anything
Have
like that?
have you seen her work?
I haven't.
oh,
It's so good. Like I don't know, like y'all didn't see her painting for fine arts. It was so good. I'm telling you. I don't even know what it was. This was of a lady holding a baby.
Do you still have like a picture of the drawing?
I have a picture of, like, when I was doing it, but I don't have a picture of, like, after I did it.
Oh, okay. Do you have like any other
you would say
pictures
that's
of your
like for
drawings?
art. Go ahead, Romeo.
I was saying, do you have any other pictures of your drawings? Maybe you can like show it on stream.
Let me see. If I do, I'll send it in the group chat.
All right.
But
You
just keep
know,
talking.
Yeah.
you
So
know
what were you saying,
Sarah like
Keenan?
has
Keenan, what were you
What?
saying?
I was saying like so you would say like for Ariane you would say their specialty in like art would be like painting.
Um, Probably more of drawing, and then
Like sketching?
painting would be second.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I wish I can draw.
Yo
Be so
Keaton.
like envious of people who can draw. Like,
Yo Keaton.
what's up?
You know how like Sarah has like a whole Instagram page for like her artwork and stuff?
Yeah.
I used to say that, old school, everyone always used to tell Sarah to draw. Every single time she would draw a trash can.
You say what? Your mic is kind of messed up.
And it was like in her old school that we used to always tell her to like, and every time she would like draw a trash can.
She would draw a trash can.
Yep.
You
So this Sarah thing to do. Like, I don't know, like I've seen Sarah's art and Ariana. Both of them are actually really good. But I can't really tell who's better, in my opinion. It's like both are like really good.
David, can you draw?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty good at drawing stick figures.
You
That's pretty
consider
much it.
yourself a you consider yourself an artiste?
No,
I know Romeo can draw. Romeo's the
I can
greatest
draw
drawer of all time.
super good, bro. You should see my portraits, man. They're fantastic.
They're- They are fantastic. You're just like Romeo. Like that should be your calling. To be honest, you should be an artist, bro. Instead of working in the fields for $1 an
For one
hour,
dollar an
you
hour, I could be making $100 per portrait. You know.
you know what you can do, Romeo? You could like make like art and like use them as NFTs, bro. You'll be
Oh,
rich.
NFTs, bro. They would
What?
they would buy my NFTs so quick, man, and for a lot of money
Exactly.
too.
Instead of, like I said, instead of working $1 an hours in the field like you're a
Bro,
slave,
I
you
could be
can,
a millionaire in a day, bro.
exactly, bro. Like, come on now.
Hold on, I'm gonna show chat my my portraits. Let me just take a photo of them real quick. I'll be back.
Like, that's what he needs to do is get into the NFT business, bro. Like, Romeo needs to start making that dough.
Romeo not an elective.
What'd you
He's
say,
in the
King David?
Constitution. I asked if Romeo's doing the art elective.
I don't think he is. I don't know why he's not in the art elective. Romeo, like, he needs to stop. He needs to get on it, bro.
Is my
Romeo needs to
mic
start
clear?
doing it. No, not really. It's like it goes out, then it like comes back on. It's like sometimes it's very choppy. But yes.
I sent the artwork to the group chat. Just look in there.
Romeo, what is that? Now that's tough, Arianne.
Hold on, let me show chat. Yeah.
Romeo, what is this? What Romeo? What do you
Romeo,
call
you
this?
are so talented.
Thank
You're
you,
so
You are
talented.
you are. That's an NFT worthy picture right there, bro.
thank you so
It's like
much.
abstract.
Picasso, if you will.
Yeah,
That's mine.
yeah. I think we're safe to say that Arian's is better by far.
This is
Now, after
this
seeing this, Arian's like the best artist I know.
this is
Sarah's like
actually
a
pretty
second.
good.
After seeing this, Arian, she's for sure the best artist I have ever met.
I
They're
Also,
really
appreciate
Adam
it.
good
is
actually.
currently online, by the way.
He's not gonna respond either
Who?
way, so it's fine.
So like there was this like guy that was on our soccer team, Adam, right?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't
He
that
was
the
pretty
one that one girl that we go to school with that she likes?
well, did
Yeah, yeah.
like
She's talking about Isabel.
yeah, I know. Yeah, and so we asked Adam multiple times to join the podcast. Every time we ask him, he like shows us a picture of his dog and then like says nothing else for like 2 weeks.
He's
Yeah,
just kind
I
of
don't
a
know.
Giga Chad, if I'm being honest.
Should, should we like
The
kick
what,
him?
Romeo?
What?
You
Should we
said?
like kick him?
Kick him? Why would we kick him?
I don't know.
Anyways,
So,
next question.
continuing that, our work is pretty good.
It is really good.
It's way better than Romeo.
And then I don't know about that, but anyways, what's your favorite childhood memory?
Um, well, you guys answer first, and then I'm gonna think about it.
All right.
What
All right,
is my
so
favorite
you,
child? Do I even have one of those?
you don't have childhood memory?
No, I don't know if I have a favorite one though.
Um, one thing I used to like about a child in my childhood is like driving down to Ocean City, spending the day there. That used to be like really fun. Um, this is just from the top of my mind. What else?
Well, I have a favorite childhood memory.
What is it?
I went to Six
Crossing the
Flags
border.
when I was like 6, and then we went to like this water park. It's probably like the best year I've ever had.
Yeah, I've almost drowned in a water park before.
That's awesome. I would never
My
do
That's
that.
brother
that's very
saved me, bro.
traumatizing.
Like obviously I can't swim, right? It's not the most surprising thing in the world. And like I think he like pushed me and I like fell and I tried to go back to the top and I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I was like doing all the strokes. I was moving my feet. I was doing my arms. Could not like move. I was under the water for like 10 seconds. Then my brother just like saved me. And I'm alive. So that ended well.
Somebody who also almost drowned, that is a very traumatizing experience. But yes. Favorite childhood memory. That's
It's a very broad
I
question.
guess like one of my favorite ones were like, back in the day when I was in first grade at OCS, which was 10 years ago, if you
Um,
believe it or not. 10 years ago when I was in first grade, we used to at extended hours, right? Used to go on like, recess or whatever, play in the courtyard or whatever. We used to bring our Beyblades, right? We would just
yeah,
have Beyblade battles the whole entire extended
Was it the
hours or that
metal
whole entire like,
Beyblades?
huh?
Was it the metal Beyblades or the plastic ones?
Yes, it was the metal Beyblades. This was
Oh,
back in 2011, so
now
this is when
that's
they had the
nice.
good Beyblades, bro.
That's
yeah.
nice.
So
But
it was. You say?
I remember, I remember when like whenever there was like supposed to be recess, but it rained, so we did recess inside, and we would like play with Blades, Pokemon cards, board games, and all that stuff. It used
I
to be
was
fun.
always the poor kid who always had to ask for someone else's Beyblade.
You suck.
I know,
Why couldn't you get your own Beyblades, bro?
because I was poor. I literally said why.
Come
I'm
on, man.
pretty
You
sure.
can't. You're really asking other people for their Beyblades, bro.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure majority of people are poor when they're like in like first or second grade.
LOL.
Wait, Romeo, what school did you go to in elementary school? Were you at OCS?
No, I was in a public school. It was in Columbia. The school was called Talbot Springs or something like that.
I went to Brockbridge.
Oh,
Bro, I was hopping all over Maryland, bro. I was like in three different counties. I grew up in PG County.
You
I
literally
went
were hopping all over like the globe.
That is true.
Literally,
He
you
was.
went to school like in Africa. Then you said yeah, that you stayed in London.
yeah.
and then you went to Paris or something like that.
Yeah, that was just for like a day or so.
And King David been everywhere, bro.
Yep, pretty much was my life. I went to like Fort Washington Forest Elementary School. Then I went to stayed in like Ellicott City for like a year, fourth grade. Bellow Spring Elementary, somewhere close to Laurel, somewhere around that area. And then that's when I got like, that's when I left.
Dang. Yeah, y'all lucky, bro. I've been in Anne Arundel County almost all my life. I hate Anne Arundel County so much.
I
Why?
mean, I've
It
been
was
in Animal
boring.
Kingdom since like 2020.
I mean, like
It's not
everywhere in
the
Maryland,
best.
it's practically boring.
Oh, it's not. PG County's lit.
I've never
PG
been to
County
PG,
lit,
No,
so
it's
bro.
not. Oh, well, I mean, sometimes it is because I live like right on the border between Anne Arundel County and PG County. So like, I went to church in PG County. All my friends are in PG County. I go shopping, eating PG County. But I mean,
And you say, man, PG County isn't all that.
it's like
It's just
more like crime though.
It is more crime, but also it depends on where you're at in PG County. Like, you're
exactly.
like in like the like example Upper Marlboro, like Brandywine or whatever. There's no crime there. If you're like on the border of like the DC PG County border, yeah, that's where all the crime is at.
Is Waldorf a part of PG County?
Waldorf,
No,
that's
it's
a
Charles County.
Uh, Waldorf is terrible, by the way.
I don't think I've ever been out there. Waldorf is too far.
Yeah, I don't think I've been out there either. I had two friends that moved out there. I never like spoke to them ever again.
You never looked at them ever again. Oh, no.
I know it's like that far, like the point like where like you can't even like, communicate with each other. Like they're just gone.
I have a question for
Yeah.
all of you. Are you guys,
Uh,
are any of you still friends with your friends in elementary?
Yeah, some of them.
Some of them.
Really? Because
uh,
I don't have any friends that are from elementary
it's because
now.
you don't talk to people, Romeo.
I
You,
mean,
That is
you,
true.
that
That is
is,
true.
yeah.
you
Well, it's
have
not really
no
like
people.
I'm not really like friends with them, but like if I see them around, cause like we live in the same neighborhood, cause we all grew up in the same neighborhood. So like if I see them,
Mhm.
like we're cool, but I don't really like. text him every day, stuff like that.
I have a decent amount of friends that I know, for like that I've known for at least half of my life, which is like when I was like 8 years old or something like that. Yeah, I have a decent amount. The elementary school, yeah, very few, but yeah,
Like
gotta
Um,
really.
I known Tommy since elementary school, Romeo.
Still friends with him? Do you like talk to him a lot?
He was at my birthday party like a couple months ago.
Oh, I mean, I didn't go to your birthday party, so I wouldn't know.
It's true. I don't know why you didn't go. You was
I have
busy
more
doing
important
slave
things to
work.
do.
Yeah, making one
Romeo's
dollar
like
an hour.
Romeo's like social activities. Ew, I'm gonna stay home.
Right.
Yeah. So next question. What's your dream car?
My dream car would probably be a black Audi.
Black what?
Why are you laughing?
A black Audi?
Yeah.
How did Audi?
Everything.
Oh,
You
Audis
never
are
heard
kind
that
of
car
tough
before?
though.
oh no! I searched it up in Google Images and I got the wrong result.
What did you get, Romeo?
I got actual like black Audis.
What? Oh, black. How did you spell Audi?
A no, I mean O
Are
U
you talking
T
about
I E.
like the Audi like belly button?
Yeah.
Are you stupid? It's
How do you?
Audi.
Oh, I heard T. So
You're a
stupid.
card. You're a card, Romeo.
Audi. Okay. Um,
But we didn't stop with Romeo slander in the chat, by the way.
is there like a specific uh Audi
Nah,
or
just any Audi, any year, any Audi that's black. That's her dream
okay?
Honestly, like whichever one is new.
car.
What are you
And it
right?
has
2021.
to be like I don't want an SUV Audi. I want like I forget what they're called. Like what's the smaller car? It's like a coupe or something. I think that's what it is.
Mini
Oh
Cooper?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know that thing. I
You
don't think
want
that's it.
an Audi R8?
Probably something like that.
All right,
Audis are
Keen,
pretty
what
tough,
about
not
you?
gonna lie.
Keen, what's your dream car?
My dream car is the Dodge Hellcat. I think they're very beautiful. And like when you crank it up, it makes a very, very, very sexy sound. But
So
in
You
20
sound like a car salesman.
weird. The
but
next Keen's next job.
in 2023 they're gonna like stop selling them for some reason. I don't know why,
Wait,
but
what's the car called?
the Dodge Hellcat.
Oh,
I think it's Dodge. Yeah. SRT, whatever.
oh, it looks kind of fire.
Right? And then there's like, bro, one time I was in the National Harbor in Oxon Hill, right? It was like me and my cousin was walking down the strip, and we just saw like people in the street just like in Hellcats, we just like doing like donuts and basically just like street racing in the street, and it was like making all that noise like I was like calm down, not that serious, but
They
yeah.
do like car shows in Laurel. Like
22
cause
Audi.
like there's like a ton of uh like this kind of it's gonna sound wrong, but there's like a ton of like Hispanics in Laurel.
Okay.
Um and like they all like have like these like really nice cars and they get them like design and stuff like that. And then they'll like pull up at like the Target and then they'll leave like to some place and then they'll do like drag racing like on like the highways and stuff.
That's what's up. I could never do that. I think I'll be too terrified to do that.
I don't understand how people like they're okay with like, I guess almost killing themselves. Like it's like that with like driving. Like when you start driving, there's so many people. Like you be on the road and like so the speed limit on the way that I take to go to school, take 32, and the speed limit is 55. So like sometimes I'll be going like maybe 60 or like if I have to like hurry up and merge, I'll maybe go like 70 or something like that. And but then I'll
Yeah.
slow back down to like 60. But some people like they go like 90. And I'm like, I know like you're trying to get to where you're trying to go like faster, but like you're gonna end up like getting yourself out of control and then crashing. But they don't care.
Just they just really just living life like YOLO. You only live once, I guess.
Yep. Not the right way.
But
King
is
David,
that all the
what's your
questions on here?
no? I want to ask King David. King David, what's your dream car?
Uh,
Do you have one?
maybe like as I was a kid, I always wanted to like a Mustang or a BMW, but probably like maybe a Tesla. I would say right
A Tesla? Like what model?
now. Tesla Model 3.
Tesla Model 3. That's cool. Let me see if I have any more questions. Oh yeah. Ariane, do you work?
Yeah.
Uh, like what kind of job is it?
So have you been to Laurel?
Yeah.
So have you been to that bakery, Cakes Plus?
No,
Wait, I
I
don't want
haven't.
to actually never mind because I don't want to give out where I work. um,
Everybody from school tries to go
I
ahead and
feel like you just kind of did.
yeah, never mind, never mind.
They're gonna
I'll,
clip that, man.
kills
because
alligators.
actually, what if this like blows up and then everybody like they hear about like where we live and where we go to school at?
More income for you or for your company,
We're
I
gonna be
guess.
doxxed and robbed. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But like that bakery, Cakes Plus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I work there.
So
Throwing
like,
a look at
are you the one that makes all the like the pastry and stuff?
So what I do is I like sell cupcakes, cakes. I do custom orders. So like I don't bake anything. Like we have like bakers and decorators for that. But I just basically like if somebody comes in and they have like a design in mind that they want for their cake, then I'll just basically help them out and then write down the order for them. If they need help with the design, I'll help them with the design. And then we send that off to like the decorators and they basically create what the person came up with.
that's
Okay,
crazy.
that's cool.
You really
That's
need
tough.
a mask to go inside the store. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I looked at your profile picture. Do you skateboard?
I started like last summer. I
Oh,
started skating with my one of my friends.
do you like it or
Are
is it
you
just
good?
I wouldn't say like I'm good. Like I only did it a couple times, but I only fell like twice. Um,
Uh,
I had a really bad fall though one time. I went too fast around a curve, and I tried to jump off, but like one of my foot like it didn't want to come off the skateboard. And so you know how like like how in cartoons when somebody slips on a banana peel
oh
yeah,
no.
and they go flying? That's how it was. And I flew up in the air and I landed like on my side. And then, like, my whole, like, side of my thigh was, like, bruised.
Dang.
It
Damn.
was bad, but, like, I got up and just started you just get up and just start skating again, like, it's a really weird feeling. It's like you get hurt, but at the same time, you just wanna get up and, like, keep doing it.
Feel you. I feel you.
Let me see if any more. Uh, what's your favorite trip that you've taken?
My favorite what?
Trip, like road trip or
Oh,
anything like that?
um, I mean, like, the farthest I've been is probably to Dominican Republic, but that was, like, when I was, like, I think, like, 6 years old, so I don't really remember, but normally, like, if I go on a trip, I always go to Florida because Florida it's really nice.
Do you go to like
Florida is
Miami
pretty
Beach?
tough.
ever been to Disney World?
I've been in Disney World, like, once when I was, like, 1 years old, but I don't remember that. But I've been to Universal Studios.
Oh, that's cool.
I
Yeah, we
tried to
stayed
go.
oh, go ahead.
I tried to go to Universal Studios last year, but it was like way too hot outside.
Oh, yeah, it gets really hot in Florida.
Like crazy. And it's like Florida weather is so weird, bro. It's like 1 second it's like storming, but it's like it's not regularly storming. It's like aggressively storming.
Mhm.
Like 5 minutes later, it just clears up and everything is sunny. It's like it wasn't ever like raining or storming. Like all the like the roads or like sidewalks don't even be wet. The clouds are not gray. Just like it's beautiful all over again. 5 minutes after, like was sounding like the world was gonna end.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I feel like Maryland weather is kind of well, it's not similar, but it's, like, weird too because you know how we had that one day where it was, like, 60 outside? I think it was, like, earlier this week, and then it was so warm, and the next day, then, like, it was just, like, raining, it was cold.
Yeah.
Island weather just like got bipolar disorder, like or mixed personalities or whatever. Because it just rather than the weather doesn't know what it wants to be.
That's true. Because even, like, a couple weeks ago, like, it was, like, sunny on, like, a Thursday, and then, like no, actually, I think it was, like, sunny, like, on, like, a Friday or Saturday, and then that Sunday, then, like, it snowed, and it was, like it was so weird because it was, like, 70 weather to, like, snowy weather.
Exactly. Maryland weather is
Weather,
crazy.
the weather is like crazy, messed up. Every day something different.
Like,
Um, King David, you can play the video now. I'm out of questions.
You ain't even. All right, it's for a key and then your favorite thing about your job.
you say
What's your favorite thing about your job?
my favorite thing about my job. Um, it's two things. Really, the people. Because honestly, if people I work with didn't work there, or if they all quit, I probably would have been quit. Because my job is starting to get actually, oh, we're on stream. Actually, I love my job, guys. Um, it's the greatest job in the world. But my favorite part about my job is the people, and what else? Probably like the discount. Like I can watch free movies.
Uh, that's something I expected to hear.
Yeah, what I was saying before, that never happened. That was something completely different I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Romeo,
Well,
you don't have a job yet, right?
oh, he
Uh,
has a job.
I mean, yeah, but not like an official job. It's kind of like slavery. But
I mean,
yeah,
how much
He
you
gets
get paid,
paid.
bro?
$1 an
How
hour,
much you get paid?
pretty good if you
Four,
ask me.
4 quarters an hour. He gets paid 4 quarters an hour.
100 pennies, if you will.
100 pennies an hour.
Try to
I'm
get
so sorry, Romeo.
Wait,
I'm actually sorry.
they were serious about you working out in the fields?
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, where exactly do you work at?
So it's like I help my aunt out in this ranch because she's like kind of like a farmer kind of. So I just help
Mhm.
her out. I so she owns like a horse farm. It's not like actual sheeps or cows or anything like that. It's just mainly horses. So basically, what I do is just feed the horses and then give them water, and then I have to do like clean their stalls. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's nasty. It is so nasty in there. I the first time I worked there, I like the stench was so bad I almost threw up. And so I just have to deal with that every week. I mean, you get used to it, so it's not that bad, but the pay just makes it absolutely worse. 100 pennies an hour just makes it bad.
Did you find out later on you're getting paid less than that? Because like you get $80 a month,
Yeah, $80 a month.
so it's less than $1 an hour.
Well, like, would you want like an official job though?
Um, yeah. I mean, once I turn
Yeah.
16, there's gonna be like more jobs I can get into. I'll probably start
Me and Ro
taking life
are
seriously
gonna
when
work
I
at
turn
Taco Bell.
16. So,
Where would you work at?
well, I have a few friends working at Chick-fil-A. They could, hook me up for a job there, or I could just work at Dunkin' Donuts, which is the closest job or place to my house.
I
That's
told you you're
cool.
gonna be making less than minimum wage at Dunkin' Donuts.
I know, but
Yeah,
still
but
better
didn't we
than $1.
discuss this yesterday?
So what?
We discussed this yesterday.
Like,
Oh wait, no, we didn't, because we didn't have an episode yet. We did not discuss this.
Yeah, this is new information.
Yeah. Now
Uh,
we're planning on working at Chuck E. Cheese together. What happened? You
What'd you
really
do?
bailing on
Roman's
me?
gonna
Alright.
dress like Chucky. That's
Bro, you're gonna be in the Chucky office singing to all the kids. That's
that
hilarious.
sounds like a Romeo thing to do.
Nah, I would never do that.
Yes, you would.
I would never
It
do that.
does sound like a Romeo thing, bro.
I would never. Why would I do that?
Why
'Cause
would
you love the kids,
Oh
Romeo.
my God. No, no, we're not. You can't be saying that because you know what you've been doing or what you have been doing in
One,
computer
I
programming.
wasn't making it innuendo. I'm just saying you love the kids.
No, I still don't love the kids.
Why don't you love the
I
kids?
just don't.
exactly?
I bet you do though.
Huh?
I bet you do though.
You mean?
I mean, you be making those statements in computer programming class.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you know what
I
I'm
don't
talking
know
about.
what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we can move on. We
Romeo,
can move
Romeo,
on if you want.
cut it out, right?
Hold
Yeah,
on,
no,
I'll be right back.
All right.
Romeo, you talk.
Romeo, mute the stream. Mute the stream. Romeo, mute the stream.
Hold up. Give me a second.
Mute it, mute it, mute it.
All right, the audio is unmuted. And also I just want to say, uh, about the kids thing, we were totally joking. Uh, me and Keaton were both joking, so please do not take that seriously.
Alright, alright. So yeah, you heard
Yeah.
whatever Romeo said was a complete joke.
And also what Keaton
Alright,
said.
so we're into our next segment. Obviously, last Friday we had a game. Not last Friday, because that was yesterday. But Arian, what happened yesterday? You couldn't make it or something?
Me?
Huh?
To what?
I'm talking about Arian. What happened? Like you couldn't make it or something?
What are you
Like
talking about? To
for the
practice?
podcast. Yeah, you couldn't like make it yeah for yesterday's podcast or whatever.
Because I went out. I told you I had plans.
Oh yeah. I forgot. That's true. That's true. All right, so we're gonna be reacting to Ariane in her game, and she's just gonna run us through what she was thinking through certain moments. We were just like shouting from the sideline. I remember Keen, he was just like shouting "Space the floor" the entire time.
I was yelling space to floor because there was not a lot of spacing on the floor.
Exactly. Everybody was just like
There
together.
isn't.
Like it was all friendly hugs and like jump balls every 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to like pass or make plays because
Mm,
um like the other team they don't do like good on spacing because they're like all crowding in the middle, and then um like on our team like we do good in practice, but I think like when the girls like actually get into the game, it kind of gets fast for them. So then they kind of like forget everything that they learned in practice, and then it just doesn't work out in the game.
Romeo, show the stream
but yeah,
or make it a full screen.
full screen. Let me see if I can do that.
Which game is this? The girls' game?
That's mine. Yeah.
Hold up.
I feel like they're probably only gonna show like Granite's highlights and not like anything that we made.
All right, it's full screen. You can play it now.
I mean, wasn't it like 20 to like 40?
I forgot.
Uh, have you seen this? Have you seen the highlights of this?
I've only seen like part of it. I didn't watch all of it because I was like, I feel like I look like slow. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, look like a
The
boss
flow of
warming
vlogs
up.
is such
Had
as the
the OCS
biggest
hoodie and
op I've ever
everything.
seen.
So like what?
That looked like a boss warming up. Had the OCS hoodie and everything.
Oh wait, go back. I didn't see it.
Right there when you're shooting free throws.
Oh.
Mother Flow's vlogs is the biggest op I've ever seen.
We got beat by a lot though, but I feel like the refs are really bad.
Still
Yeah,
don't understand why she did
as
that.
soon as that started, I was like, Kean, why did Isabel slap it to their side?
Like what? Like why did she
She
slap
won the
it back?
jump ball and then slapped it to the other team's side.
Right.
I just thought that was funny.
I just thought it was volleyball again.
Y'all just let this girl like look like she was playing by herself.
We were playing man that game, so
Look at me, Ben and Keen on that corner, just the three of us. Do you see us right there
yes.
watching?
Oh wait,
Oh,
pause it real quick.
Yeah.
All right, so like a disclaimer. So if I look super slow, I swear I'm not that slow. Like, okay, it's because I feel like because I don't even know like who exactly is watching right now, but like last year, like I had a surgery on my knee, so I'm still slowly like recovering from that. So I
Yeah.
swear, like I might look super slow in this, but it's just because of that. Like I was faster before.
Disclaimer: she is not slow.
also, y'all said wake up pause again. Y'all said y'all was playing man, right? Who
Yeah.
was guarding who? Especially who was guarding number 20?
So Yuri had 20, and then I had
Oh,
the small girl, and then
oh,
I don't know who else. I think Leslie had like that
how they
the
put you
girl.
11-year
I
old?
think 24.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to guard like the 11-year-old, and like it was kind of weird because like she was so small, so I didn't know where she was going because she was small. She was shorter than me, so like if I turned my head, I didn't see her. I had to like look down and like look at her, and she just I could not
I
see her at all.
I I know that Kean can relate because during the soccer season, there's this really short dude that Kean was guarding, and like Kean, he was kind of passing because Kean like it was really so easy for Kean to foul this dude, and he would just like go down every single.
Yeah, it
He
was
was short,
easy. It was easy guarding her, but um, like if I was trying to like if
like
they're setting up a play and she just like moves somewhere, if I'm like staring at like somebody else,
it was
and if
like
I'm
triple.
staring who has the ball and she just like goes, like I wouldn't even see her. Like I would turn around and she's like not there because she's so small.
Uh-huh.
And like I pushed her over by accident, but they didn't call it on me surprisingly. I don't
Or
know if like I pushed her or she tripped or something.
well, I mean, maybe it might be here, it might not.
See, I passed it to Gabby right there.
Oh yeah.
you
Um,
you kept saying that I wasn't passing to Gabby. I literally just passed it to her.
I'm just saying, like it sometimes it looks like you have something against her. Sometimes.
I don't have anything against her. Okay, if you see throughout the game, like I was passing it to her because the other girl she was guarding me really tightly, and sometimes Yuri wasn't there, so I just passed it to Gabby because she's open, and then I let her do her thing, you know. So I did pass it to her.
All right, we'll see. That was a nice steal.
That was pretty tough.
But like the
She's gonna do
thing
a
about
step fake.
Yuri that she did in this game, every time she went for a layup, she went through the side. She like there was space in the middle, but she would just like curve and try to go through the sides to do a layup
Yeah, I
Also,
every
think I had
single
to teach
time.
her because like I think I had to teach her like how to do the Euro step because if she can like do the Euro step because Euro step is like made for when somebody's like right there on you, you can just step around them. That's why I did to number 20, but like it didn't go in because I had like jumped the wrong way. And then another thing because you see how like, I was like running like beside her,
Yeah,
like if I caught up to her and she could have easily like if I was open so she could have passed it to me and then I would have just went up on the left side.
yeah. I mean that was just good defense.
Yuri the dog with the steals, not gonna lie.
Yuri Pippen will always be remembered.
Yuri Pippen, Yuri Young. This man.
Y'all did like execute some of the plays well, but I don't know what happened there.
He just threw it up in the air and just didn't think about it.
The was kind of tough on defense. She should have never not made that. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
still think y'all should have double teamed 20 the whole entire game.
We
I don't
probably
think
should have.
she really needed to be double team. It's just like Yuri wasn't really doing that good of a job on trying to play defense on her. All
Yeah.
20 could really do was just shoot. She couldn't really do anything else.
I mean, she did like bring the ball up the court, and she was running, bro. She looks fast, man.
I mean, yeah, she's fast, but she doesn't have any handles. That's the thing.
Right.
Like, she doesn't know how to dribble between her. Oh, I don't know if she doesn't know, but she just doesn't do it like in the game. Like, she doesn't dribble between her legs. She doesn't like cross over really. She just like moves with like just, she only dribbles with her right hand, to be honest. She just like cuts, and that's it.
That's some good defense. Y'all have good defense sometimes, but it's just like consistency. That's the thing. Yeah. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Get that.
Shut up. Talking about some get that.
I wonder if like in the video, you're gonna hear Kian shouting at Kylie to like put her hands up because
Oh,
Kian
I've
is
seen this
smiling,
video
bro.
before, and you can't hear me. I don't think.
Uh,
I think you can hear me in the boys one though.
But
uh,
Kylie, like she couldn't see for part of the game because I know like
really?
she wasn't wearing like her glasses.
I
So
knew she couldn't see, bro, cause like she plays like she can't see. I like every time like she does something like it's just like she probably is doing that because she can't see. I feel like if she had like glasses during the game, she would play much better.
yeah, like I told her like she can get those glasses like you know how they have like the band
Mhm.
in the back. She said that she's worrying about them falling off. So I was telling her she should probably get those. They probably won't fall off, and it'd be easier to play with like basketball when you can actually see what's going on.
We be telling her that. I don't know why she be tweaking. I don't know, but yeah,
Or
I
just get
know
her like contacts or something.
like, she needs to get some because, like I said, she needs to. If she had glasses during basketball, I guarantee she would play much better.
Yeah, because she's
Yeah.
pretty good on she's really good on defense. But it's just like just need to be able to see. It's like it's an ability that you need to have.
Like, like
Yeah.
she has really bad like what she had like what's it called astigmatism or whatever. It's like
I don't know what you're talking
aggressively
about.
bad. So like she's basically blind without her glasses.
Yeah.
Benjamin is also complaining. He said he needs chase time.
He
But
needs
he said
what?
he'll look so ugly in it.
Chase type glasses. Just just get them like contacts. That's what I would say. Like if you
Right.
are worried about that. Wait, pause it. I feel like our communication needs to be better too because like Isabel didn't tell me that she was about to set a screen. She just like did it, and I thought she was coming up to get the ball. But like that's why I passed it to her like that, and
Mhm.
she didn't get it.
Okay.
I mean,
Normally,
I feel like that's just one of the things that we need to be better on is our communication because we don't really talk a lot when we're like playing.
uh-huh. Yeah, makes sense. Or it's the background music,
I know.
bro.
I was about to
Can't
say
take
Right.
this.
Why does it sound so somber?
it sounds like a funeral song.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't take this seriously. This is it's hilarious. Again, me, Keaton, and Benjamin at the side, supporting and stuff.
Like they sat there and like let her get that. Like if did she make it?
Going. Oh,
Ben just joined.
With the most powder I can for his one I just grabbed here.
I remember like most of your like points in the first like half like came from who
Came
just
from
joined?
what?
Free throws.
Ben.
Really? You didn't say
Ben
anything,
just
just
joined
like
for a little
okay.
bit.
Is he still in here?
Nope.
I know he left.
Kid is like very pissed. Like Kylie came on as a guard. That was kind of hilarious.
Yeah,
Cause
because she subbed in for me. Like,
Uh
I was
huh.
I was so confused. But I was like, because we don't have anybody else that can really handle the ball except me and Yuri. So when one of us comes out, we have to put somebody else in that usually plays like a 4 or 5, and they don't know how to handle the ball. So it's really weird.
I didn't
Yeah.
understand. Like I don't get why Leslie didn't come out. Like I don't.
Yeah. This is mostly Granite highlights.
Yeah, because he's a op. He's mainly like cheering for Granite the whole time.
Yeah, because we scored like 4 points. Like you see the scoreboard, and like he didn't show like who scored that.
Yo, I was so mad when they made this free throw. I don't care if she was crying or she was bleeding or whatever. She didn't get fouled.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly what even happened to her.
Someone told me that she was crying. I can't remember who it
It
was.
was me. I told you.
Oh, really?
Because yeah,
Oh, yeah.
her face turned red and everything. She was crying because I guess like her finger started bleeding. But like,
Uh,
Bro, shake it off, bro. Like, what are you crying for?
facts, like,
I told you,
in the real world.
even her teammate was like, I don't even know why she's crying. I was like, I don't know why either. Like, that's your teammate.
Hey, bro, the game, but like the granted game before this, I literally almost got killed by somebody.
Oh yeah, King David, he showed me the video
Yeah, I showed her the video. It
because
was not funny.
he kept watching it in physics class.
Why?
It was hilarious. It was just that one clip that I was like, just kept on watching.
Funniest part about it wasn't even when I got hit. It's like the edit after that. Just like edit the free throws.
Oh yeah, the way it just like transitioned to like the next play. That
Right.
was funny. Twice like cool.
How did she get the ball? What the heck?
Jeez, why? Okay,
See
is
that
that the year
euro?
we're talking
I
about?
did the euro, but just I messed up on the layup. But that's what if I can teach her how to do that, then I bet she would be able to make more layups, especially on fast breaks.
Yeah, that was a good one too, because he passed her easily. That's classic.
You just skip that?
Yes. This is just granite points. Okay,
Instead, like this dude is a Granite fan, bro.
exactly. Granite fanboy. Only we could like blur the scoreboard.
They blur the scoreboard right there.
Yeah, Yuri did that every single time.
Because Yuri be having the ball like for way too long. Like you can pass.
Oh my days.
She like one thing that she needs to do. You know how she always like drives like super fast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she can drive, because like when she does that, like right now, she's gonna drive. I think if she drives, look, you see how I'm right there, like how I'm like open. If she can
Mm-hmm.
drive and then like jump and turn around, and pass it to me, that's the easy shot. But like she just drives and just tries to make it. So like that's another thing. Like you gotta work with her on. Well, I gotta work with her on
Like
because
vision.
yeah,
Vision.
because like that's one thing I learned. Like even when I was playing like middle school ball, like one of the plays that we used to always do was just somebody would drive straight to the hole, leave the other person back there, and then pass it to them, almost like a pick and pop. But like instead
Oh.
of like doing the pick, he would just go straight to the hole, turn around, pop it back to the person, and they would shoot it.
Oh. That was a good shot, to be fair.
If Gabby would have made that shot.
Another jump ball.
It was like few of those.
No one cares about
Oh, I
halftime.
hated that halftime.
Yeah, I hated it too.
She literally just took it out of her hands.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Not a bad shot. Okay.
He even puts it up there more. Get more power on that.
That was a perfect pass, and she just didn't put it up. Like, it's
Yeah,
not like
you're
go
just
back,
like
go
you
back.
like yeeted it up.
Right.
That was a good drive right there, though. Like she just ran in between two people, and like, at least she got the shot off. At least. Yeah, we ain't watching that.
Wait, go back. Did I make that? Was that me shooting free throws? Oh, no,
Oh,
never mind.
that's the other team. That's why I skipped.
Never mind.
That was tough.
That was a nice one.
I didn't think that was gonna go in at first.
Kylie was killing him on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's really good on defense. If she could just see, then it would be better.
What is this editing, bro? What
Bro,
is?
I genuinely don't know. We could have got a block on that low key.
See, like nobody was spreading out like that, and they just
Yeah,
weren't getting
Y'all
open,
need
so I
to learn
couldn't
how to
pass it.
space the floor.
Like, especially when like Yuri fouled out, and like
she fouled out.
Fouled
yeah, she
out?
did. She fouled out. Like in the fourth quarter, she fouled out, and there was like maybe like 5-6 minutes left. And so then I had to play all those like 5-6 minutes by myself. Well, not by myself, but like as like the only guard out there. And so then I couldn't like if I
Uh-huh.
drove, then like because you know like when you have a good player on a team and then they tell like their other players like, oh, go guard that one person. That's what they were
Uh-huh.
doing to me. And so then I had the option like to pass it to somebody else like on my team, but like who am I gonna pass it to that can really like shoot like that? That's the thing. Like if they had like if they could do moves, it would be so much easier. And but I feel like they have to get open more. If they can get open, then it would have been better. But it's just harder.
I feel.
Roman, are you still alive? No. He's
Yeah.
like said nothing. Okay,
Romeo,
just
are
make.
you paying attention, Romeo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you have a game on Monday, and you're gonna perform. You
Right.
don't have a choice.
I forgot about that.
Oh, that was a good bucket. Oh,
It was making me mad the whole game, not gonna lie.
yours wide open.
I got a piece of that too.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't see you're on the floor. Yeah, she got fouled out.
Yeah, that's fine. It's okay.
She
Oh my
got blocked.
god! Why they have to end off with that play though? That's
That's how the game ended.
did it? I totally forgot.
Yeah, so that
Before
happened.
we
That's
before we get into the next video, do you guys like my new profile picture?
I was just about to comment on that. I was like, what is that?
wait, I can't even see.
It's pretty tough, if you ask me.
That's hilarious. What is he actually saying?
Cool. Oh, he's just making a face. He's not really saying anything.
I thought it was like the meme was like originally a video and he was like saying something.
This is a big one. He just make weird faces.
All right, we're about to get into the boys' game. Mm, I also don't remember anything that happened in this game, so watching this first time.
I think you can hear me in this. I think. I don't know. Maybe.
Y'all can see. Y'all,
We can see. We can see.
can y'all see?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Romeo, you alive?
yeah, I can see.
Rome, you
Taking
gotta
note.
pay attention extra to this. This is the boys' game now.
All right,
You gotta
Exactly.
play against them in a tournament, bro.
I'm taking notes, bro. I'm taking notes.
Momentum at this point. Like I think we we were on like a 6-0 run, but then things didn't work out.
I can't stand that big guy, bro. He's so annoying.
That's it. That's it. Oh, put it back.
Why
We
does
need to
he?
work
Why do
on
you
defense,
guys look so much faster than us?
maybe because we are.
I know, but it's unfair.
It's unfair. You think the editor slowed down the video for you guys?
Yeah, he did. He probably did.
Yeah.
Also, pause the video. Pause the video real
Yeah.
quick. Disclaimer. The reason why I'm not like participating in this game because I am on the boys basketball team. If y'all didn't know, but
As you
I
can
was
see in the right side,
yeah, I
being
was
in a do-rag and a hoodie.
yeah, I was on injury reserved because the game before this, which is also on this YouTube channel, I suffered an injury. I will be back in action, and I was also told that in my starting position on Monday. So yeah,
Um,
my grand return.
that's
Like King
also
David,
why.
don't you still have the video?
Yeah.
Play it.
God.
All right.
Well,
Um,
with the consent of Keaton, of course.
Now you can play it. It's whatever. My mom already showed everybody, so it's whatever.
all right. I'm gonna find it in a couple of seconds. That did that happen at the beginning of the game, right?
It was like
Keaton?
towards the beginning. It happened like I think in the first like 3 minutes of the game.
Wow. I mean,
I got
I
my
did get that guy back for you. I mean, it wasn't near
you
as
did.
bad, but I did get him back.
You did get him back, and guess
It's
what? Miller Flow didn't even put that clip in there.
no, did they? No, I haven't seen it, so I
He
don't know.
didn't. I don't think he did because I watched most of the video. He didn't put that clip in there when you bodied the kid that bodied me.
Yeah, I'm looking
Said
for the
Miller Flow
clip.
was an op, bro.
Uh,
Uh, uh.
I can't find it.
You can like it's in the other video in the granite video for this one.
I'm looking for it in the Granite video.
Like it's like not far in there. I don't think. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you like not speaking?
Um.
Okay, I found it.
Romeo, how many people are watching?
7.
7. Cool.
It's been high consistently. One of our best. All right, this is the part.
Wait, did you guys say like the highest you guys have gotten is like 12?
What?
Did you say the highest amount of viewers that you guys have gotten is like 12?
It was 15. 15.
Oh, that's cool.
15 like live, but like I don't know what our highest was like like views total on like one stream. I
It
think
was,
it was
It was
it
like
was
like
like over
120.
120,
Yeah.
120 around that. So
something
yeah,
like
this
that.
is the part. Also, Keen's injury is why we didn't have a podcast for 2 weeks. He couldn't speak properly. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's why we have not had a podcast in 2 weeks.
Good still. Good job.
I know that
Did you
that
hear
hurt
the
my
guy
soul.
recording? He was like, "Whoa,
He's like, whoa. I paused the video.
damn,
The video.
yeah."
Mind you, so like this dude transitioned it like straight into free throws, right? Um, that transition like was very much like there was a lot of things edited out in there. 'Cause,
Mhm.
it didn't just transition into free throws. That like I was probably on the ground for like nice smooth like 2 or 3 minutes.
I feel like that kid probably played football because I know that football players like they always like, especially when they transition to playing basketball, they always have like that tendency to want to like body you for some reason. Because like when I would play at the gym with like a football player, and if he's driving to the hole, he would like put his shoulder into my stomach, and I'm like, that's just not how you play basketball. Like that's football. That's not basketball. So I feel like that's what that kid did.
That's exactly what he did. He sent me to the hospital.
So can y'all see? Can y'all see?
Yeah.
That should have honestly been like a tech or something.
Really should have. Like
Exactly.
said, the
How's that a
refs was
foul on
terrible.
Keaton? OCS versus the refs. Anyways,
Exactly.
but
Blocking foul.
it was OC. All the jump balls were going Brandon's way, but anyways, we move, we move. I somehow lost this tip off. I don't know how.
This dude had the audacity to wear a mask during the game.
Exactly. I would die, bro, if I played a full game with a mask on. I'd literally die.
Exactly. Motherfucker vlogs love chase, bro. So many chase clips.
I mean, most of our plays are chase plays, anyways.
They really are.
That's true.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a leader of the team, so
yeah.
John should have played defense. Like, he should have blocked that.
Yeah, our interior defense, man, it needs to be better. They had too many points in the paint. Too many.
Just John, like he needs to play like he's big, bro. He's big and
He needs
tall,
to
but he
use
don't
his
play like
bigness.
he
he
does.
don't play like he's big. He plays like
Exactly. Yeah.
he
He
needs to
needs to use his height more. Let me put it that way.
just height more. Just like he can just like put his arms up, bro. Like he's like taller than like anybody else you want
Everyone.
to play against.
It seems like he plays like harder like in practice than he does like in the game, because you know how when we do like the girl and the boy like scrimmaging,
Yeah.
and like how we're always trying to drive to the hole, or I'm always trying to drive to the hole, and he just like steps up and like bodies me. Like he
Yeah.
does that more like in practice than he does like actually in the game.
Probably because he feels like under pressure. Probably, and like I said, it's his first year playing basketball for us, so I guess he feels more under pressure in like actual games. So he doesn't use what he does in practice and apply it to the game because I guess he feels like tense and under pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he still has his whole high school life ahead of him. Let's not
I
forget,
keep
even
forgetting
middle
John is
school.
in 8th grade. That's crazy.
He can like improve a lot. By the time he's like a junior or senior, he'd be dunking on everyone on this court.
Right.
Exactly. So he has a lot of room to improve.
See, that was good.
Yeah, he just like I know he tried to save it, but he kind of like just gave it back to him. I know I was doing nothing here. I should have like gone to stop
You look like just walking away.
I think that was leave the court.
him. We ain't gonna talk about that.
good.
That was tough.
The fact that he made that was crazy. That was crazy.
Chase be making a whole bunch of hard contested layups. I just don't understand how he does it, but he just does it every time. And I was like,
It's
okay,
all
but
about control.
it's true.
Cause like you can't like go like I know when you're going fast
And
with the
balance.
basket, you can't just like jump up like fast too. You gotta like slow your body down and then jump up.
Yeah, I feel you. That's probably what he. Yeah, that does
He
look like
just
what he.
has like a lot of control over his body.
Yeah. And the thing about Johnny, he fouls too much. Like, don't touch the person, please.
Yeah, literally all he just have to do, he just has to like put his arms up. Like nobody's gonna shoot over him.
Hey, like this man is like 6'3". Like you said, no one's gonna shoot over him. Just like stand in front of him and put your arms up.
John didn't really get a lot of fouls this game though. He got 2. That was his first one. He got 1 first quarter, 1 fourth quarter. Compared to somebody else that we're not going to talk about, but okay.
20 made me so mad.
On your team? On your
No,
game?
on like for the boys, like on the other boys team.
What was 20? Which one was 20?
The one that
The
just made the
one
free throw. He's the one that kept
Oh,
like yelling.
the big white
Oh
dude.
yeah, he keep on saying, "Let's go," and
That's
stuff
what I'm
like
saying. He
that.
made me so mad, bro. Like I just can't stand playing with him. He's like, let's go, Brandon. Like, calm down, bro.
And
Like you don't have to
what?
do all of that.
You're so extra for no reason.
Trying to fight Chase at the end of the game because
Oh
he was
yeah,
gonna
I
score.
literally thought Chase was gonna like throw hands, so I was like, chill. Oh, I remember one steal I got at the end of the quarter. Yeah, I think they'll show it, surely. Yeah, John should have put his hands up at least for that one. I think that was a clip from Chase's Instagram.
Okay, King David.
That's good. That was good.
Oh yeah, there was practice on yesterday, right? So it was just me and Chase. We were talking about Coach Harmon was like, never give up on a play. And there's a time that I think Chase passed it to Steven and like he missed it and the ball was just rolling on the other court and that number 0 on their team
Yeah, he
just
grabbed
ran
it.
all the way right before it went out of bounds and like had a free layup.
Yeah, I
Oh
saw
yeah, I
that.
remember
Like,
that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so he was telling me and Chase like never give up on a play. Like he doesn't know why Steven like didn't go for it.
yeah, that's what he always tells me too. You ever seen that one clip? Like, pause it real quick. I forgot like what team it was, but you ever seen that one clip where like it was like the clock was running down. I think it was in the NBA, but I forgot which teams it was. And it was like the clock was running down, and then the other person, the other team, like he like went up to the guy and pretended to shake his hand, and then grabbed the ball, and then ran down and made a layup.
Was it in that clip?
Never
You know what I'm
seen
talking
that.
about?
I've never seen that before. I don't think so.
All right, never mind. Go then.
I think we had a lead the whole game. I think this is the closest it's ever been. I don't think we were leading at any point of the game. 10-10, that's like the closest it ever was.
I thought y'all was leading one time. Y'all was leading in like the very beginning.
No, we were down 6-0. Our first points is when it was 6-2. That Chase layup. Yeah, we weren't leading. I don't think so.
I guess I'm tripping.
I think this is the play that I got to steal after this. I just heard someone shout, "Go King David." I just heard someone shout that. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, this is where I got the steal.
That was hard. That was hard.
And then imagine he made that buzzer beater That
That
would
I
have
was
been
thought he
crazy.
was gonna make the buzzer beat. I was about to go crazy if he made it.
Yeah, that would have been like that was a tough steal though.
If he made the buzzer beat, you would have seen me running on the court.
Exactly. That could have been a clutch play. Because he wasn't looking, so I was like, yeet.
Don't foul him, Eric. Don't foul him.
I think
Could
he
have been
shot it
clutch.
too late, anyways. I
it
think.
was too high on the backboard.
Yeah.
If it was lower, it would have went in.
This is where I started to get a bunch of fouls. I got like 3 fouls in like 5 minutes.
But you know, like, I thought like one of y'all was gonna get fouled out. I was like, dang, I might have to take a jersey. Come off IR.
Yeah, with the Gatorade sign and everything.
Right. No one gave that man his pick. Oh.
He did. You literally set a screen on like nobody. Like watch.
It was a double screen.
A double screen
It
is
was a
around
double screen.
the You're supposed to be closer to Ben if you're doing a double screen. You literally sat there and like just stood there.
He was trying to screen play. Slay. Could have been an easy block, John.
Okay, this is where the foul started coming in. Ohio was not, that play was not working in the game at all. It was not.
Ohio seems like it never works, bro. Like it's on paper it's a good strategy. When you're in the game, it's like
Doesn't work
doesn't work. There's
whatsoever.
people like near you, like when they try to pass the ball to you in the middle.
Hmm?
It's either
Yeah.
like you gotta move. You can't like stay stagnant when you're in the middle. I think you gotta like move around so like the other teams can get the ball and steal it.
Yeah. Coach Harmon and Coach Riley, you know the strikers on Tuesday, but no one came. Like, weren't we all tired in the fourth quarter? I was like, yeah, I was like tired. He's like, but I had the fourth quarter was my best quarter, and I was surprised
Like, you was
because I was
balling.
tired, man. Like you said, I got most of my rebounds in the fourth quarter. This looks like this dude broke my ankle. But that obviously did not happen, as you can see. Oh, you see? Try to get his
Tying
steal.
your shoes or something.
Oh, they did show it, but it wasn't as bad. It wasn't bad at all. This was a good play. This was a good play.
That
Like
was
just
really good.
the switch and everything, like the spin and that was a good play. Oh,
Oh my god.
Um,
You just need to keep your arms up. I feel like you're
yeah.
trying to smack the ball away too much.
Yeah. Dude is such a granite man.
Well, that would have been nice if he would have.
Gates almost caught a body right there.
He almost did. That was almost an and one.
Yeah.
I think at least we're getting a decent amount of clips in this video.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Wow, that was.
I think this was the egregious halftime show.
Huh?
I think this was the egregious halftime show when the little girls was doing the
Oh, we were in the locker room, so we didn't see. Luckily,
yeah, that was the worst thing I've probably seen in my life.
yeah, I
I don't know
still
what they
can't
were
believe you.
doing.
Still can't believe you have to pay to be there. That's the worst part.
Exactly, bruh.
You had to pay.
Yeah,
Yes,
Keen paid like actual money to watch this game. Like, I don't see any Bronny James on the court.
like, well, my mom said like really like thinking about it, like she really didn't have to pay for me because all she could say that I was on the team, which I am on the team, so
Did you just pay like $5?
it's like six.
$6? Wow.
Like six for adults, so all together, like with me and my mom was like $12.
Wow. In public
That's
school, it's like
so
$5 a game. $5
Tax.
per person.
exact. This is never mind. Like, just look at that.
Did they even have a
I should
concession
that,
stand?
bro.
The way like Chase just like ran past this dude. Like, he has his hands up and everything. It don't matter. He's getting past him.
That was good.
Take your time. Yeah. There you go.
I think I had like 2 turnovers in this game. I think I had one because I got a rebound and I stepped out of bounds, and then another one. I think it was a 3-second violation, and then a third one. Yeah, I had 3 turnovers. That sucked. I was clean. This editing, bro. But that was good. That's my third foul.
Well, my mom is calling me. I'm gonna go on mute for a second.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna mute myself for a second. My mom's calling me.
I should have guarded this. I gave him a wide open three. Oh, dang. All right, Benjamin got a block. That was actually nice. Except he caught it. Nice feed. Nice feed. I like shouted his name because I was wide open. I don't think he saw me, so I like shouted his name. Like, I don't know if he could hear. Oh, broke him a little bit.
That was good.
Yeah, that was really good. Oh no, we're down 13. But
What about
I don't know how that was a foul. I honestly just had my hands up and he
It might have
fell.
been on John instead though, because he was also there.
They called on me though.
Oh,
Because
well,
I know
it probably
Coach
was
John.
on. It probably was on John, but like the refs, they couldn't like see very well because
Uh-huh.
they're old, so they didn't know what was going on half the time. So it probably was a foul on John, but they just probably called it on you because you were closer, probably.
Yeah. I was messed up. 'Cause I know Coach Jarman looked at me. He was like, "It's your fourth foul. Be careful." And this is the third quarter, and I didn't get fouled out at the end, but still,
Yeah, I had 4 fouls too.
really?
Yeah, but I always like know like when as soon as I get 4 fouls, then I know like to stop fouling.
Yeah,
It's like a trigger in my brain. Like I can just like stop.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that was definitely on John. I see his hand down.
Yeah.
I went back.
John was behind him though.
He probably hit him on the side. It couldn't have been you. It looked like his arm went up like real quick.
Yeah. I remember
Happened?
someone commented. I remember about this game when Leslie thought they were.
My sister who commented.
Yeah, that's very uncalled for. I mean,
What did
What'd
she
you say?
say?
he was like, I remember about this game when Leslie yelled at someone that they were ugly.
Oh yeah, I was there. Everybody was laughing when Leslie yelled at somebody that they. I think he was yelling at the dude that was like, "Let's go!" And it's like she said that like she like yelled out, "You're ugly."
I was yelling at him too,
That's hilarious.
but I just told him that he's not big and that he's not like he can't do anything. That he's not good.
Really
Oh,
isn't, bro.
And actually, I told him that he wasn't tough. That's what I told him.
oh.
I kept yelling like, "You're not tough. You're not tough," because he kept yelling in everybody's faces. I'm like, "You're literally not tough. Like you probably couldn't even make like a public school team."
You probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
Put on junior varsity at 12th grade.
Oh yeah, that was the play where he like had a wide open layup.
Oh dang.
Shout out to Benjamin for tracking that,
I know.
even though he knew he had no chance. I don't know how I missed that, man. That's a disgrace.
Like a
Bounce
That's
pass.
pass.
in.
Oh, I wish he would have made it. That was tough. Hitting that close from Ben, not gonna lie.
No, that
I'm
was
trying to
John's
watch it.
second foul.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. I remember this. We're down almost. Yeah, this is when we went on that 6-0 run or something like that. These guys were all up on me.
He'll play like a really tight defense.
Yeah. Benjamin had this guy's number.
I know he
Yeah,
plays
more
really good
snaps.
defense.
There you go. That's it.
See, John did not have to move his hands.
Yeah.
He could have just kept his hands up.
Hope Miller put the clip in where John and the big dude was getting ready to fight. And
At
Chase
the
and the big
end,
dude was getting ready to fight. Yeah, at the end.
I was low key thought Chase was about to throw a punch. I was like, yo, yo, yo. You'll
I
see
hope
at the end. I don't think we scored after this. It was like 39 to like 68 or something. Yeah, this is the
It
final
was
score. It ended
59
like
20. It was 59-39.
Oh yeah, because you pushed him.
and then they got the rebound. Chase about to throw a punch. Then they were looking dead at each other.
Wait, go
I
back.
know.
Wait, go back. Wait, go back. Wait. Did he put it in there?
Yeah, he did. Even his glasses came off. The white kid.
I think that's when I really got mad because it's like he's a 12th grader. You're sitting there like arguing with like somebody that's younger than you.
That's when I was like, yo. Let's chill out.
And he did all that, like starts like throwing the ball up in the air and screaming. Like, are you serious? There's no need for that.
That
Right.
guy
Like he
was
said, he
so
won like the finals or something.
bro.
Romeo, were you
So
paying attention, Romeo?
Yeah, I
exactly.
was taking notes.
Why are you so
What
quiet?
happened?
What do you, what?
What happened?
You guys lost badly.
You
Like, well, what,
hate you, Romeo.
Romeo? What happened? What like, like, name a play that happened or like something that happened in there.
What happened? They were
Didn't
playing.
didn't King David and Ben do like a double screen on one person?
That was like 15 minutes.
That was a
Right.
That's the only thing I remember, to be honest.
Because he wasn't paying attention. See,
Romeo.
how you gonna play in the
Romeo.
game on Monday, bro?
On Monday.
Not pay attention to our film.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I'll
Even I watched film before my first game.
I'll be
You
I'll be
have to
good
watch
on
film,
Monday.
bro.
I'll make a 3-pointer off the bench.
And if you don't, you're not straight.
All right, all right.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Right.
If you
We'll
don't
let you
make
know
it
if he
free.
makes it off the bench or not.
Exactly. Find out the next episode of the NSR podcast. Yeah,
um, that
that
was
happened.
that segment. For the final segment of tonight, heard Ariane told us that she likes reading the ghost story off Reddit. So that's what we'll be doing for our final segment. I will be reading them. Before we get into that, let me get a drink because I'm very parched. So I'll be back. Y'all can talk about what y'all talk about or
I
whatever.
was also just about to get a drink. I already got some Burger King fries right here. It's not that good, but it's
I
something.
just realized that I didn't even eat dinner yet, and it's
It's 10
10:53.
p.m. I do have dinner very late, especially on weekends. So
I had what do you call it? I had Korean rolls like at 4 o'clock, and surprisingly, like I'm not too hungry. And it was like mostly like vegetables.
yeah, sometimes which is kind of
You cut off King David.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't say anything about it. So
What'd you say?
said sometimes I'd be forgetting to eat. Kind of a good thing.
That's not a good thing.
You need to eat, bro.
I feel like everybody gets like so concerned with me, like when I show up to lunch with like a protein bar and stuff like that.
You only eat a protein bar at lunch.
Well, sometimes it's only because like if I eat breakfast like right before I come, because you know how I come to school like late.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I come into school like right before Bible class. That's why like I'm always like coming in kind of late.
Oh, so do you like eat right before you come into class?
Yeah, like I'll eat breakfast and then I'll drive to school and then go to Bible.
Oh,
When the
okay.
thing lands on her neck, she's never there.
This whole time you didn't know that? Why do you think I was like I'm always late?
I don't know. I just didn't think
She
about
just
it.
thought you were a very tardy person.
Yeah.
Or else would I have been to school? We only have like 2 hallways.
I don't know.
Exactly. Think she's chilling in the nursery room?
Yeah.
That's a nice take, Roman.
Hmm.
Let me find some. I want to like hear like real ghost stories or like fake ghost stories.
Why would we want to hear fake ghost stories?
Like fictional ghost stories.
No.
No.
All right, bet.
You guys, I have a question.
Mhm.
If you're having a
What?
drink, right, and your ice isn't floating, is that a bad thing?
Wait, what'd you say?
I don't know.
If you're drinking something and your ice is not floating, is that a bad thing?
No.
Doesn't that mean that there's just like a lot of ice in there?
Or like the ice hasn't melted enough.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question, King David. But are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. This one is called "Dying Mom Makes a Call to My Brother." December 25th, 2021. Mom entered the stage of life called active dying. Her skin was cold, her breathing labored. It reminded me of a fish out of water. Hey, why is King David like doesn't have a mic on? Anyways, reminded me of a fish out of water. He was
Because I'm
completely
eating. Because I'm eating. I don't want to. I don't want to be loud. You
and
know.
she was completely unresponsive. My family and I spent our last hours with her alive. My father called hospice to bring in an oxygen machine. Went to bed around 1 a.m. During that time, we spent in the living room. These walkie-talkies we have started going off as if someone pressed buttons on the other line. No speaking, just static sound. My dad brought out these weeks prior so that my mom could use them if she needed him at night, since she slept in the living room and my dad was sleeping in her bedroom. Anyways, the walkie-talkies were making these noises randomly in the middle of the night. But I won't chalk it up to being paranoid, paranormal, even if it didn't make sense. They would go off at the time. Creepy things happened a few days later. My dad is going through my mom's phone to tell people who were texting her what happened and stuff like that. Came across a call to my brother made at 1:25 a.m. on the 26th, right after we gone to sleep. She was in an unresponsive state. She could not have called anyone. We don't think she even had her phone near her while she was dying. It was probably in her purse since we had driven home from a trip.
Wait,
To do
pause.
that, what happened?
I was just saying pause. I'm probably gonna leave in about like 20 minutes.
All right, so we can just probably just fit this one ghost story in.
All right.
To do that, she have to get up to find her phone. She could hardly breathe, let alone walk, and do it quiet enough to not wake my dad who was sleeping on the couch. I doubt that my dad could have slept through her doing that since he would have just gone to sleep. He hadn't been sleeping well for that week because of any noise she would make. He would get up and make sure she was fine. I doubt that night. Wait, what? I doubt that night it would have been. Wait, huh? I doubt that night it would have been any different. Yes. Also, it will make sense that if she were to call anyone, it would be my brother since my phone is broken and my sister doesn't use hers. So either she got up while she was dying and made a phone call to my brother, or she was already dead when she was made. This situation freaks me out when I think about it. Aside from wondering how this
Technology.
happened, I also wait, who was that?
I was sleeping.
Aside from wondering how this happened, I also wonder what would happen if my brother has answered the call. That was it.
Oh.
I was
That
kind of
was
mid.
spooky. That was so spooky.
So
Whoa, what's that?
basically, the dude's mom is dying, and they all went to sleep, and she probably answered a call when they even. I don't get that one. That
So
was
she was dying and then she called her son.
yeah, like while she was dying, or they said like she might have been already dead.
That sounds
Oh,
scary.
I'm like so scared right now.
She probably was just like, he probably couldn't get up because she was dying. And so then she was like, oh, like, I want to tell somebody, like, I want to tell my kids that I love them before they die. And then she had her phone right next to her. So then she called, but then nobody picked up, I guess, and then she died.
They said that her phone wasn't anywhere near her. It was like near like the dad or something. The dad was like sleeping on the couch.
Where
And then
does the
what if
ghost?
like the dad called?
Maybe I don't know.
Where's the ghost coming?
Ghost was the mom.
Oh, that's cool.
You think you got time for one more, Ariane?
Yeah.
All right. This one is called
Got
Insane.
20 minutes, not 40 seconds here.
This one is called Insane Experience. It happened about 4 years ago. So here's a little backstory. The day I found out my wife was going to have a baby girl, I was so excited. I called my grandma to tell her the exciting news. About 3, maybe 4 hours later, I get a call from my little sister that saying that my grandma had passed away. I was so heartbroken, still am to this day. She was like my mother. Okay, so fast forward. It's about to be my daughter's first birthday, and I spent all day getting supplies for the party. Finally, get home, and the wife takes my daughter a bath while I unpack everything. I happen to buy this writing toy we all have probably had at one point. You know, it's the one with the little pen attached to it. Okay, blah blah blah. We don't care. We don't care. I opened the toy for my daughter to play with. Open the toy for my daughter to play with until she gets out of the bath. Get distracted and start playing on my phone, and it's just me alone in my room. My wife walks in the room and asks me a weird question. Did you write that? Keep in mind, I've been on my phone most of the time. I ask, what are you talking about? She then pointed at the toy. I picked it up because it was right next to me, and when I saw it, I couldn't believe it. There, plain as day, the name Viola or Viola was written on cursive right handwriting. I started to feel like I was going insane because there's no way that name should be there. One, I can't even write cursive, and two, that's my grandma's name, who passed away just about a year ago at that time. To this day, I don't know how to explain it. Just one of many wild experiences I have in this lifetime. I have a picture of the toy with the name on it. Let me know if y'all would like to see it or want me to share some more experiences.
That was
One was a
great.
bit better.
It was a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
That was
It's just
pretty.
like hard to believe, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That does seem hard to believe. Like I don't know if I believe that for 100% fact.
But at the same time, though, like it's like kind of like a random story. Like you wouldn't hop on like Reddit and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell like the story about how this ghost wrote down my grandma's name." Like,
Exactly.
True. 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 I just opened a fortune cookie, right? And it says, "To remember is to understand." What's it trying
okay,
to tell me? Exactly. I'm like, okay.
To
What?
remember is to understand. uh,
Supposed to be a fortune, not a fact.
all right, this one is called Night Shift Scares.
wait,
This is
but
my
if
first.
like the last one, like if that name was like the name of like their unborn child, it would have been scarier.
That would have been scared. That would have been freaky. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
And the mom came in and was like, "How'd you know like I was gonna name like our kid that?" That would have been creepier.
Would have been a
Yeah.
plot twist. This one is called Night Shift Scares. This is my first post on here. I hope you like it. I work as a who? Carer on nights. Have experienced many strange things, but this one takes the cake. I was doing paperwork when all of a sudden a loud scream echoed through the corridor. This was strange as the scream sounded like a young girl, and the youngest resident we had was 75. I went to check it out, and the only person awake was a lovely, nice lady who was always smiling. I go to enter her room, and stops me and tells me that the lady in the corner of the room is angry and doesn't want me there. I felt like I was being watched, so I backed out of the room and got my colleague to check on her. Was it never happened before or since. That was freaky. I don't get it.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean, I guess that's like a little scary.
I'm terrified.
What other ones? What other ones? What other ones? This one is like aggressively long, but it sounds interesting though.
All right. All right.
This one is called. Hold up. someone in the back seat. This experience happened to my aunt and mom before I was even thought of. Mom and dad were just starting to date at the time. I would tell it as it was told many times over the years. Mom and aunt, you'll see her in a lot of my stories as H. Everything together. They even work together. On their days off, they just get in my mom's car and ride around. We still do this, by the way. Okay, we don't care if it's one of your favorite things. One particular day, they got several calls on the CB radio. This is back in the 60s from friends or family. They passed asking them who all they're riding around with. Of course, it was just the two of them. Didn't understand why people were getting upset and asking why they lie about something so insignificant as who was in the car. Dad even called on the CB and got really upset they didn't ask him to go for their ride. And yet they had some other dude with them. He assumed it was H's BF or something, or boyfriend or something. My great aunt ended up behind them and asked, "Can y'all pull over and come back to my car and help me with something?" Kind of confused but willing to help, they said of course, and they did so. When they got back to my great aunt's car, she said, "Is something going on? Don't you want anyone to know you have something in your car?" Thinking maybe they were being forced or something such, right? Mom getting pissed off at this point. For crying out loud, no one is no one is in the dang car. Look, and turned and pointed only to see some guy in their back seat. Oh my god. They swore he wasn't in there before and that must have snuck in where wait, it was a snuck in when they had when they what? The snuck in when they were getting gas or something. They didn't see him at all. Figured he must have been down in the floor or something hiding. So they radio over to get some guys and come check it out. This whole time the guy didn't even forget. Some big buff guys, friends and family, came over and figured they gave this guy a what for sneaking into this car and went up to pull the dude out. They got to the car, he wasn't there. Came back to ask where he went, but looking back at the car, he still was right there. One of the guys actually got into the back seat where you can plainly see this dude and no one was in the car. Outside the car, you could see both of them in the back seat, but on the inside, it was only him. Now, growing up hearing this, I started to think this has to be a grown in the retelling, right? It's purely impossible. So at different times, I contacted each person who were involved in this, and they each told me the exact story from their point of view. I can't explain any more than they could. This only ever happened in their cars, and only if it was only one or both of them in the car. This was the first time it happened, but it happened several times after. The dude could never be seen inside the car, only from the outside. There is another story to this too. I'll add it if anyone is interested. This one is already long already. TA just talked to my aunt and she said that occasionally they could see the guy in their rear view mirror, but not every time. Not even a lot of the time. Usually they couldn't see him at all inside of the car. She said he wasn't anyone they recognized.
Wow.
That's it.
That's a little creepy.
It,
That's a like a that's crazy. Like imagine like outside the car and you just see some random dude in your back seat, but you go inside of the car like he
He's
wasn't
not.
there.
yeah, that's creepy.
It's like an illusion.
Hmm.
Exactly. And like they said that you can see him like in the rear view mirror. So like when you're driving, you can see the dude in the back seat.
What do you
That's
think, man?
Oh, what do you think about that, Romeo?
It was very scary.
Is that what you're gonna say for every
Is
story?
that your, yes?
Yeah.
You said that last time. You
I mean,
suck.
were you listening to the story?
Uh-huh.
What happened?
Wow.
Um, there's something
I'm gonna give
about
you Miss Clemens literature questions now.
okay. There was you could see the man in the rear view mirror, but you couldn't see him when you turned around. Is basically what
That's not what
happened.
happened at all.
That's what you said though.
That's no, it's you can see the dude in that from the outside of the car, but when you go inside the car, you can't see him.
Oh,
Mm, It's whatever.
Oh,
It's whatever. Romeo don't be paying attention on his own podcast. Man,
Jesus.
I'm trying to look for actual like good horror stories, and I found a decent one.
um,
Then
think
read it.
It's like really long though. I don't feel like reading it.
Oh my
Like
it
goodness.
was just
Romeo
like
probably has like a
Hard.
good voice for reading ghost stories.
Yeah.
What?
As I feel like Romeo like probably has like a good voice for reading ghost stories.
Oh no, I
Sounds
don't.
like he do, but he
nah.
wasn't
I don't.
lazy.
Cause
Yo,
like your voice is like so like chill and like monotone.
Romeo,
Mhm.
is Joe Byron still watching?
I don't. I can check. Let me check.
I don't think she is.
No.
That's cool. Got a friend request.
That, huh?
I got a friend request from that person.
From Joe Byron.
Twitch?
Yeah, on Twitch. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Um,
That's funny.
I'm kind of tired of reading because that's making me even more parched. And I drank um some lemonade, so you guys feel like wrapping up?
Sure.
I had some watermelon,
That's fine.
Watermelon.
Uh-huh.
King David, would you the outro?
All right, that was the inner song podcast, and we will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Have a nice day, and peace.
Thank you for
Bye.
watching. Also,
See ya.
thanks. Special thanks to our special guest, Ariane, for
We're
joining the
coming.
podcast. And see you